We get to make one last check of the news before the end of the year, starting with a reminder to watch out for romance scams around the holidays. Let's see what we've got. Dumbo gets catfished by animatronic Jungle Cruise elephant. Make-A-Wish Foundation hits new records after adding Genie to staff. And it was just on the last show that we took a good look at Super Mario Bros., and now they're in the holiday headlines. Mushroom Christmas postponed as Santa gets stuck in Mario's chimney. Luigi won't be unwrapping any new overalls for Christmas just yet, as the Mushroom Kingdom celebration is indefinitely on hold until Santa can get unstuck from Mario's chimney. In a scene reminiscent of Winnie the Pooh visiting Rabbit's house, Santa stopped by Mario's with a gift delivery early on Christmas Eve, but rather than encountering a plate of milk and cookies, St. Nick instead arrived to find a plate of delicious-looking mushrooms. Helping himself to a bite on his way up the chimney, Santa suddenly inflated to twice his normal size and found himself lodged in the flue. Mario and Toad are currently on scene attempting to devise a solution, with proposals so far ranging from using the jaws of life to seeing if Big Santa can now break the fireplace bricks with his head. For now, however, a more patient plan is in place, as Santa will wait for a Koopa Troopa or Goomba to wander by and shrink him back to his original size. Reached for comment via a really long boom microphone, Santa noted that he was actually enjoying the break from the Christmas Eve grind and asked if Mario could put out a flower next year because he and Rudolph could really wreak some havoc shooting fireballs off the roofs of people's houses. Christmas is just days away, which means that your kiddos are probably trying to be on their best behavior in the manners department. But how will they know what constitutes good etiquette these days? They need a teacher. They need Maui.
Manners are important. Everyone knows that. Whether you're raising a 5-year-old or just trying not to slap the guy in front of you using a coupon at the DMV. Sure, you could try one of those fancy etiquette classes, but you'll never make it to the part where Miss Manners teaches your 4-year-old which salad fork to stick up their nose first. What you need is a politeness package from an instructor that packs a punch. And I've got just the demigod for you. Introducing Maui on Manners. Straight from the world of Moana, Maui is here to teach you everything you need to know in literally just one lesson. You're welcome. No, that's not me saying you're welcome. That's the lesson. You're welcome. Why order with a please when you're about to put money in their till? I'd like an Egg McMuffin and a coffee. You're welcome. And no more saying, excuse me, when you push someone to get that last box of Fruit Loops. After all, you're doing them a favor by eating that extra sugar yourself. And don't forget to send out those You're Welcome cards right after Christmas for providing your friends an outlet for their terrible gifts. From job interviews to funerals, Maui shows you situation after situation where You're Welcome is the only answer. Try Maui on Manners today. Operators are standing by. Call today and they'll politely tell you, well, you're welcome.
Back here on Not Your Mother's Goose, that was the voice of Adam Vibber, the brains behind our new tournament of Disney dining that's coming up in just a few minutes. Before we can do that, though, we need to get back to the rest of the news, starting with 2 stories from our Sequels and Follow-Ups Bureau. Disney Plus to release new bird-brained follow-up, Finding Emu. Miserly ABC execs order the Three Scrooges spin-off. And while this is the best time of year, it looks like one fairy tale celeb is not having such a great day. Robin Hood indicted for tax fraud. Famed philanthropist Robin Hood may soon have to access his TurboTax account from a jail cell following his indictment yesterday on 11 counts of tax fraud. The legal action followed a 3-year audit of the Foxy Humanitarian's returns, which revealed disputed figures and numerous questionable deductions. According to IRS spokesman J.D. Cheesewizzle, there was plenty of robbing of the rich going on in Robin Hood's business model, but not so much giving to the poor. Cheesewizzle commented, Mr. Hood appears to have set up a series of sham charities to funnel funds directly to his friends. We're primarily focused on donations sent through his opaque Make Merrier Men Foundation, which has never been approved for 501c3 status. We're also concerned about a number of fundraising trips Maid Marian has taken to the French Riviera, and we're pretty sure Robin paid for Friar Tuck to get hair implants. Hood was booked and released by the Sheriff of Nottingham yesterday morning, departing immediately for a meeting with Atlanta-based attorney Ben Matlock. Sensing the PR machine already shifting into gear, observers noted that Littlejohn picked Robin up in a borrowed 2003 Ford Taurus rather than his normal red Maserati Spider.